Hello there. How are you today? I thought that tonight we might be able to take a look at what's in my travel makeup bag. This isn't really just everyday stuff, but it also isn't the whole kitchen sink. So I'm sure that there are some of you that know, but just in case anyone is watching this that wasn't aware, I am traveling for 3 months this summer, and so I had to pack for the entire time that I was going to be gone, and it was not an easy task. When I say that I am traveling, I mean traveling away from home. So while I'm not at home, I am in a stationary location. So I was able to bring more makeup probably than I would if I was actually traveling around and not just in one place for 3 months. And it was not easy to decide what to bring. And since I've been here, I've acquired a few new things as well, which I was trying not to do, but since I'm a Play subscriber, I get these little, or you all might have seen the cards that come with the Play subscription booklet from Sephora. You have to spend those within the month now that you get the card. So, and you get the 50 points extra, so I had to use those. And so, basically, what sort of precipitated this whole thing was I have to get ready in the morning for the internship that I'm doing, and it's a real sort of unnecessary consumption of my time to rifle through this makeup bag at this point in the morning when I'm getting ready. Typically, I end up with stuff strewn all over my bed, which is where I've been doing my makeup since I've been here mostly. And I wanted to have something that was easier for me to find stuff in. So I'm sure that you guys can see over here we have a little lucite or whatever, acrylic, whatever you want to call it, storage box, which I caved and purchased. I use these at home, and I had been thinking of getting a new one, like a newer one, a bigger one. So when I saw that at Ross, which is where I get all of my makeup storage things, is at Ross. When I saw that it was at Ross on sale, I just said, it's a sign, it's time. So I'm going to be transferring all of my things from my makeup bag into the acrylic storage container. And I thought we could look at some of it together and maybe swatch some of it as well. My travel bag for my makeup. It's from Dior. Big shocker. And it was a free gift with purchase several years ago. And I really like it because it's really like the perfect size for traveling. And it holds a lot of things. So, which you're about to see. It's not real leather, but it's a really nice quality synthetic that is really easy to clean. And it has a cute little zipper pull with CD. And it says Dior on the zipper pulls, which is a nice little touch. Okay, so I have a fear that everything is going to come sprawling out. So I'm going to try to do this carefully. Okay, so I actually just got this for free from Sephora. I haven't even opened it yet. It is Urban Decay's Bigger, Blacker, Badder Perversion Mascara, which is a really funny name for a mascara. So you all might recognize this actually. This is the Milk Makeup Oil that came in the Sephora Play box a couple months ago now. And I liked it so much that I went ahead and purchased the large size. And I know that the air conditioner is going to be super loud, and I wish I could do something about it. But unfortunately, my room has the what do you call it, where the air gets sucked up into the air conditioner right next to it. And there are actually two different air conditioners in the house that I'm staying, and the air intakes are both right near my room, so it was bad luck of the draw. hopefully it's not too distracting for you guys, but unfortunately in Texas, which is where I am right now, it's really not optional, so yes, focus. So I was saying I liked the oil so much that I went ahead and purchased the full size, and while I really love the oil itself, the price for the amount that you get and then also the packaging is not okay, especially the packaging. The packaging is, I have to say, it's absurd because you're supposed to use it like a pin, like you push here and it disperses into the tip, but it never really works right and it just doesn't come out. And this was really quite expensive. I splurged on this for my birthday, and it's just been really not pleasant to use because of the ridiculous packaging that makes it very difficult. And I don't know if I'll be purchasing it again because it was extremely, I think, overpriced as well. So, but I've been using this as sort of a primer because I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer oil that I got also in the play box, and I thought it was amazing. Like, I loved it. But then I read about some of the ingredients in it, and there was one in particular which is supposed to be an irritant for your skin and actually cause premature cell death, and definitely don't want that. And so I got this sort of instead of that, and it works just as well as a primer, but like I said, it's really difficult to use. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff to go through, so I won't talk about each one as much, but this is Milani's Easy Brow Tinted Fiber Gel, and I really like this stuff for just everyday office kind of I don't know how well this is focusing. The camera is kind of at a weird angle today. There we go. My tripod kind of had a terrible tumble, and so we have some little makeshift thing rigged up tonight. But anyway, I recommend this stuff. I think it's like $3 or $4, and I really like it. This is in the color dark brown. It's good stuff. And then to continue with Milani, I have a couple of the liquid lipsticks. Actually, there should be 4 of them in here. This is from the new metallic. Well, I think it's limited edition actually. And then these are just from the normal liquid lipstick line, which they have now, and we can swatch them. This one's really pretty for just normal wear. I know the lighting in here is not that great at night. I'm trying to figure out a way to remedy that. It looks a little darker, I think, on camera. And that's number 11, Precious. My precious. And then this is number 22, Alone. Whoop, we're gonna get it all over the place here. Wait, did I say alone? I meant amore. Or is it just amor? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I was thinking about there. Oh, and you can't see it either. Sorry. It's a really deep, fiery, like, orange red. It's really pretty. And that is amore, not alone. Let's move these, actually. Actually, I have a feeling those are gonna fall and make horribly loud sounds at some point. Okay, that's better. And then we have the Milani Amore Matte Metallic, and I think that says Madly in Love. It's number 6, so we have a kitty hair there. Let me get this in frame this time. So this is another red, but this is like a much, I don't know if you guys can see that better in that angle. I'm trying to catch the light. But this is like a very deep, well, not very deep, but it's more of a brick red with that metallic sort of sheen. And metallics are all the rage this summer, supposedly, so I had to get a couple of these while they were available. I'm gonna see if I can find the other one. There's one more Amore metallic in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I haven't even opened this one yet. I just have kitty hair everywhere. Let's see. This one is, I think, number 5. Dramatic Diva. And this is a really pretty pink metallic, like a Barbie pink. And actually, let me see. Yeah, these have Milani's liquid lipsticks smell like cupcakes. So they smell very sweet. So those are all the Milani liquid lipsticks. And I don't think they're all totally dry yet, but yeah, no, not yet. Cupcakes. They do dry down though. And when they do, they stay on really pretty well. I wouldn't say they're the best, but they're definitely nice, especially they're really pretty affordable. So for the price, I think they're pretty good. Okay, so next we have the lip balm that I usually try to put on every night. Sometimes I forget, but I try to. And when I'm at home I do a lot more because it's right near my bed. But I just love this stuff. It's so good. And it's really hydrating and it stays on all night. So and it's Baby Lips by Maybelline. They're pretty popular, so I think people usually recognize it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one next. This is Anastasia's Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. You can see I'm a fan, so. And I just got this one too. And I have not really used it yet, but the color is called Catnip. And when I saw that Sephora was carrying these, I swear they didn't used to. Maybe I was just never saw it, but as soon as I saw this one I had to get it because it's called Catnip. I just got a cat, I guess in November, so he's basically taken over my life. So that is Catnip. It's a really pretty, kind of like another maroony berry kind of 90-ish color, 90s color. I guess that's to the 90s lately, so. But that is Catnip from Anastasia of Beverly Hills. And then I think we're pretty much to the end of my liquid lipsticks that I brought with me. We're not going to talk about the ones that are still at home. And the three left are, of course, Jeffree Star. I have a little obsession, so. And the three that I brought were Doll Parts, and then this is Masochist, and of course Androgyny. So when Doll Parts became available again on his website, I think it was like a month ago now, I had to get it. There was so much hype around it. And so I ordered it and I had it sent here where I am now. And I don't know. Honestly, it's a beautiful color, but I don't like it on me that much, honestly. It goes on so beautifully, though. I love his liquid lipsticks. They're a little pricey, but just the way they go on and the way they dry down, but they don't feel like cement. As Kathleen Light says, cement on your lips. I don't know, they still feel kind of pliable, and it makes wearing them much more comfortable. And the thing I dislike about liquid lipsticks is if you're like going to eat something, or any kind of usually consumption of beverages or food, most liquid lipsticks, they come off. I mean, it's unavoidable, but only like in the center of your lips, so you're left with like this weird ring around your mouth of liquid lipstick, and it's hard to get off unless you have some sort of remover with you. And this isn't, I mean, this will remove without some kind of remover, and it just makes it much more enjoyable and easy to wear. So, but they're not quite as waterproof as, say, like LA Splash or some of the other ones. So that was Doll Parts, and then this is Androgyny. My camera says we need more light. We just have kitty fur. Kitty fur everywhere. You can see this is much more brown. I was smelling it. This really doesn't have a scent, so it's nice for people that don't like scented lip products, I guess. Any kind of products, I don't know. But it's much darker brown. It's really pretty. This is very flattering, and everybody that I've seen it on, it looks really nice on them. So, and the packaging is so cute. Okay, and then lastly, we have Masochist. And this is really pretty too. We were kind of overlapping there. Make sure I get it all off. We don't want to taint the colors. So you can see, like, I don't know, it's the most beautiful red. I'm trying to get it in the light there. And I think these are pretty much dried down now. Oh, you can't see, hold on. these stay on pretty well. So, I don't know if you can see. This one's still a little bit wet. Not quite dry. I haven't actually worn this one yet, so we'll have to see how it wears. I would say that these dry the most matte, and like they have the longest wear of all the ones that I've showed you. This one I don't know yet actually, so it's pretty, but we don't know yet. And then these, they don't stay on for quite as long, but they're more comfortable. So, okay, I'm gonna go get this stuff off my hand. Okay, so you can see that they came off, but my hand is a little bit pinker now. It's a bit of a struggle, but they do come off. So the last sort of lip product that I have is, I think it's last. Oh no, actually it's not. There are some liners, but anyway, the last thing I have here is a lip scrub by Jeffree Star, and it's in the flavor, it's his velour lip scrub in strawberry gum. And when I was purchasing it, I didn't realize that it was strawberry gum. I thought it was just strawberry. And I have to say that I think I would really prefer it to just be strawberry. I'm not a big fan of the gum part, but it tastes good. I mean, it does its job. It works really well. So, and I love the packaging too. Super cute. Okay, so I'm starting to see some eye stuff. So I've been using the Dior Show Iconic Over Curl Mascara lately, and I do like it. I was using the Givenchy, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Givenchy in the pretty bottle. I don't remember, but I switched to this because they had this promotion, and I ended up getting this sort of part of a promotional thing, and I'd had it for like a year, and I thought I might as well use it instead of going, because I really love the Givenchy. I mean, it was amazing, and I used to use Dior Show a lot, but then, I don't know, they changed the formula or something, and I don't know, it just wasn't working as well. But this has actually been really good, so I do recommend this one, the Dior Show Iconic Over Curl. And then next, I see two LA Splash eyeliners, and I would say, like, next to Jeffree Star, LA Splash is probably my second favorite makeup brand for, like, I guess things you have to order on the internet. I don't know, but I love their stuff. It's amazing. And they're liquid lipsticks. They are kind of cement-like, but they last and they last. I mean, you can shower with that stuff on, and I swear it will not come off. This one is a really pretty blue. It's called Navy Blue. And the packaging is really pretty on this one too. It's kind of like a blue glitter liner. I'm not sure if you're gonna see that really on camera, but maybe in the bottle you can. If I turn it into the light just the right way, maybe there. I don't know, but it's a lot of fun for, like, you know, just a night out or something fun like that. Okay, and then the next one is like a black glitter liner, which is also good for like a night out. And it's called Onyx. I can't see if you guys can see or not. These kind of dry, like they're liquid lipsticks, and they last a long time. Maybe you guys can see it. Okay, so next I'm seeing the Chanel Stylo eyeshadow in 127 Laurier, I think it's Laurier Rose, and it's pretty. Chanel packaging is very classic and simple. So, but this is like a sort of, it's a shadow, but it's like a cream shadow, I guess. Oop, I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a metallic bronze color, I guess. And it's really pretty. It has like a slight hint of, I guess, like a pink champagne-y kind of a rosiness, which is, I suppose, where the name comes from. So, I do like these, but they really don't stay on that well for me personally. So I have a couple that I bought at the same time, and I haven't really purchased any since then. So it might just be, I have kind of oily eyelids, so it might just be that. And then here, we'll look at this. This is also Chanel. This is the Chanel Stylo Yeux waterproof eyeliner, basically, in Orchid. It's a purple, and it's a lot of fun. It's from last year's summer collection, I think, and I love to like line the bottom of my eyes with it. It just gives this pop of color that's really pretty. They had it like that in their promo photos, I think, and it really does look nice when you do that. This also does not stay on that well, though, so I would not call this long lasting, even though it says it's waterproof. Next we have the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. I'm not going to swatch this one because I swatched it in a previous video. This is the one that came in the Sephora Play box a couple months ago. I can't remember which month, but it's good. I like it a lot, and so I brought it. It's very small, so very travel friendly. But if you want to see it swatched, I think it was maybe March that this one came in, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, here I think this is our last Chanel. So this is another eyeliner, the Stylo waterproof. This is an Ebene. It's just a black, and like the purple, I mean, they go on really nicely, but they don't last, and so I haven't purchased any since last summer. But I didn't use Chanel. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. Sorry guys, I'm really not used to this camera setup. So it's just a black eyeliner though. They just don't last. And for as expensive as they are, they really should. So anyway, this is actually another lip product. Unfortunately, it's not all that organized in here. So this is why we're gonna move it. But this is just Sephora's Sephora's Sephora's, what am I trying to say? This is Sephora's lip liner in just a clear, like a wax. It's just basically a wax that doesn't show up at all when you put it on. So I always like to have like a clear one just in case. I don't know if it's the best one I've ever had, but it's the one I have for now. So and then this is another LA Splash product. This is like a kind of a glue. It's not really glue. It's like a hybrid. It's like a cross between like a Urban Decay primer potion. It's supposed to be a glitter primer. So you put this on your lid before you apply like a loose glitter to your eye, and it helps the glitter to stay a lot longer, actually a really long time. But this stuff is very good, and it just keeps it in place, and you don't have a lot of fallout. And I don't know, it's good stuff. They don't make this particular kind anymore. They have a new one, but they do still have something like this on their website if you look it up. So, and since it's like a glue, I'm not gonna swatch it, but I recommend it. Okay. Wait, hold on. So we have this as well. This came in a Sephora Play box too, which I do like this as well. And I know I brought, actually I ended up bringing like 2, and then I got another one in my like Sephora birthday gift thing. I got another eyeliner, but it's just another black eyeliner. This one is from, I think it's Lancome. Yes, Lancome, and this came in a Sephora Play box as well. I think this one might have been April actually. So if you want to see it swatched, you can see it there. And then of course we have an eye pencil sharpener, just another Sephora. And then This came in a play box as well. It is to have them match your color. I still haven't done that. That's on my to-do list. And then I also have eye drops. I wear contacts and glasses, so these always come in handy. And then I also have more oil. This is the marula oil. I'm a huge oil fan, so this is by St. John Paul Selects Pure Marula Oil, and this is, they sell this at Sephora too. It's a little roller ball, and I love this stuff. So I have one of these in my purse all the time. You can see this one's almost empty, so I recommend it. Okay, and then this is a heated eyelash curler, and the way it works is you turn this on and it heats up like a hair curler for your hair. Of course it doesn't get quite as hot, but these things are amazing. I switched from those little squeezy things like maybe 7 years ago. A friend of mine does like the kind of eyelashes where you like go and it takes like 3 hours to have them applied one by one, and she was like, you have to start using one of these things, they are fantastic. And I've used different brands, but a lot of them die really quickly. I found this at Ross too, which is a store in the US. I'm not sure if they have it worldwide, but this is the best one I've ever owned, and it's by Touch Beauty, and I highly, highly recommend trying one of these if you haven't. And if you can find the one by Touch Beauty, this is the best one I've ever used. So, okay, we're starting to get down a little bit further now. This is the Touchiclette, or is it Touchiclé? I can't remember. But this is the YSL highlighting concealer, and sorry, I'm knocking everything here. It's just like a click pen. You click this thing at the bottom and it disperses, and it's good. I like it. I was using the Dior, has something very similar to this, and now I can't remember what it's called, but it's also very good. To be honest, I'm not sure which one is better. They both work pretty equally, in my opinion. This is the special edition one though, so I guess I'll keep this one even after it runs out. I don't know, but it says, I am not a morning person, which I'm definitely not a morning person. I don't know if you guys can see that. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of more to say about it, but, I mean, it's good, it's expensive. I think you can probably find something that's similar, that's cheaper. I don't know. Anyway, I recommend it in that way that, if you want to buy it, I guess, it does work. And then here we have Milani's Prep Set Go, which is their clear setting powder, or I should say translucent setting powder, which I can't get a hold of. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job. I would say it works pretty well. And this stuff is really affordable, so. Okay. Oh, here we have a lip brush. This is MAC, the 316, which is not in frame. And it's a good brush. I mean, all of MAC's brushes are good, so. I used to almost exclusively wear MAC, but I had an incident where I used to have a different container than this, and like 5 years ago or so it got stolen. I do some performing sometimes, and backstage, my makeup was all backstage, and someone stole it. And for some reason I didn't even realize it until I had gotten home, and it was, too late at that point. So after that had happened, I started branching out, which is a good thing. So I guess the light at the end of the tunnel is I got to find a lot of wonderful other brands. So anyway, but then of course Urban Decay Primer Potion, probably everybody knows this, so it definitely works. I do recommend that one highly. And then we have another Urban Decay, the All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It's another good one. I want to try that. I think it's the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Finish. I've been watching Jeffree Star spray it all over himself, and I have to get it eventually, so I'm gonna finish that though first. Okay, and then this is Dior Snow BB Cream, and I got this because it is SPF 50, which is some very serious SPF actually, and it was originally marketed, I think, for the Asian market, and if I'm not mistaken, they unfortunately have larger holes in the ozone, I think, above their countries. I think especially Australia and Japan, and so they need a higher SPF rating, but it never hurts to wear it here either. So, and this stuff is very, very good. It is a little bit pricey, but it's good stuff. And I mean, I don't really wear foundation often. I did bring some with me, but it's like little samples. I mostly just wear this, and I don't know, it's pretty good coverage, so I definitely recommend that. Okay, we are finally getting down to stuff in here. This is the highlight and contour stick from Hard Candy. And it's pretty good. I think it was like $3, so for that, I think it's great. Oh, I guess I could swatch this one. So, this is the contour side. It's a little bit ashy, maybe. Like maybe for cooler skin tones. It looks super pink right now, so. And then this is the highlight. when you blend it out, it looks okay. I've also been getting slightly more tan because I've been spending more time in the sun, I guess. So it's just no like sheen or anything to it. Okay. And then we have Instant Age Rewind from, I think this is Maybelline. Yes. This is good stuff too. I think everybody, well, not everybody, I should just, like, no generalizations here, but I think a lot of people know about this stuff. It's very, very good. So, and I use this for a concealer if I'm not using something else. I probably use this most often. We're running out of room. Okay. We have a random bobby pin thing. And then I just got this too. This is a sample of Josie Moran's Vibrancy, and I haven't tried it yet, so we shall see in the near future. I like the box though, it's pretty. Okay. So, then I brought this. I almost didn't bring this with me, but in the very last second I thought, what if I need it? So I brought it anyway, although most likely I don't need it, which I haven't used it once yet, so it was kind of pointless, but whatever. So this is the Christian Dior Bow Palette from, I think it was 2014, like maybe Christmas, I don't remember, but it's really pretty cute. Let's get it in the light there. You get two shadows or three shadows, and then this is an eyeliner color, or like it's an eyeliner, like a potted eyeliner, and then a lip gloss, which I've actually never used, but I mean, it's cute. So I actually got it as a gift, and had it not been gifted to me, oops, I don't know if I would have purchased it myself, because it was kind of overpriced. And to be honest, the shadows in this one, I do love Dior shadows, and I have a couple of the other like normal palettes, which I do think are wonderful, but I don't know, the quality in this one didn't quite live up to the packaging. And unfortunately, that is so often the case, right? So, but it is, I mean, it's really cute, which is probably why I brought it, I'll be honest. Okay, I swear we're getting towards the end of this. So, this is a blush from Chanel, and I do really love this blush. I wear this pretty much every day, so see, it's just typical Chanel packaging, which is really beautiful, plain and elegant. And you probably really can't get a good idea of the color. This is gonna be nearly impossible. Trying to get it in the light. Yeah, it's like a dusty rose. It's very, very pretty and flattering, and I don't know, it looks pretty natural too. And I'm gonna just wipe some of that off a little bit. And that is in the color number 2, Rose Bronze. And I really think that this would be an awesome color for both fall and winter. I mean, the colder months and the warmer months is what I was trying to say. So, summer, spring, or fall, winter. I do recommend that one. And then I always carry one of these mirrors with me. It's like a double-sided compact mirror. I have like a handheld mirror too, but it often grows legs and runs away. And in the morning when I'm getting ready, I don't have time usually to go on a hunt for the mirror. So I always have that just in case. We have the Smashbox Primer Oil, which I talked about earlier. It is really great, but I don't know. Go read Beautyopedia, I think is what it's called. Their review of it. It'll make you kind of think twice about using it. So, and then we have the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Ice Cold. And if you're interested in swatches of this, there's a video that I just posted. So you can see all of its beautiful bling bling glowiness there. Oop. And then we have the Tarte lip pencil that came in the Sephora Play box last month. So if you want to see that, go watch the May video, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was May. And then, wow, we're getting down to it. I brought a couple palettes. The CoverGirl Nudes palette, which I think was new this spring. Either this spring or in the like in December or something like that. And then the roses. I've used the nudes a lot more. You can see where I accidentally cut my nails into it. But these are so pretty and they're really amazing quality. Honestly, you would not know that this was a, drugstore palette. So I wear this one a lot. I'm not gonna go through swatching all of them, but if you guys do want me to swatch them, let me know and I can do a palette swatching video. And then finally in the interior we have a similar palette by Milani, and it's also really nice. It's very difficult to say which one I like better, this one or the CoverGirl. The CoverGirl has more options, but I don't know, this one's also really nice. It was really, I went through this big debate about whether or not I should bring this one, and in the end I caved. Mostly because I like their lighter colors, so. And the packaging is beautiful, like so heavy. I don't know, they did a really nice job on this. And the quality is also very good. And this one is it's the #1, the must-have neutrals. And like I said, if you guys want a video with swatches of these, just let me know. Okay. And then I got my little birthday gift from Sephora. And I hadn't really used much Marc Jacobs before, although I love Marc Jacobs, so. But this eyeliner is amazing. I love it. I've been wearing it for like the last 2 weeks, and I have a feeling I'm going to be adding a full size to my collection or whatever soon. So, and then this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. It's just a little travel size that I brought. You never know when you're going to need more concealer, so. And then I saved this for last because I was originally thinking of doing like its own video for this, but I didn't know if people would be interested. I feel like I'm doing way too many makeup videos, so. But this is the Tarte collaboration with Graveyard Girl, and I got the lipstick, liquid lipstick in Texas Toast. I thought it was very fitting for my summer here, and it's really nice. I've worn it once and it does wear very beautifully. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys. And it's so cute. It has Bunny. I love Graveyard Girl. She's one of the few YouTubers that are not ASMR. And because I really mostly only watch YouTube for ASMR. Well, that's actually totally not true. I don't watch specific channels. Like, I don't follow specific channels that are not ASMR for the most part. That's what I'm trying to say. But she's one of the ones I do because, I don't know, her personality, and I don't know, she's just so much fun. So. And this kind of has like a minty smell. And it's like a grayish. It looks really, really brown on camera. In person, it's also this light. This lighting is not my favorite, but it's like a mauvey grayish color, and it's really pretty. And it does dry down matte. not quite as matte as like the Milani, or I would say even the Jeffree Star is slightly more matte. So, but it does wear very comfortably. And I love the packaging, so. And then I also got I couldn't help it, the actual palette that goes with it, the Swamp Queen palette. And I'm not going to swatch this one, really open it. This is getting really long. All of my videos are so long. But if you guys want me to do like a swatch video for this, let me know as well. It's a really, really pretty palette. Okay. And I think we are finally through everything. I also have a rather noisy set of makeup brushes, which I'm also going to organize here. And since this has gotten so long, I think I'm going to probably end up dividing this into 2 different videos. So if you are interested in the moving of all of this into the storage container, the acrylic container, which is right over here, then there should be another video link in the description, or probably on the sidebar, or on my channel page. You should be able to find the second part to this. And if you're not interested, then I hope that you enjoyed this, and I thank you so much for watching, and I wish you beautiful dreams.